𝒯𝓶.
Yeah, boy.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Outward video. Today we'll be talking about the Light Mender's backpack. This item can be acquired by completing the Strange Apparitions side quest. It's a pretty cool looking bag that sparks lightning out of the back and gives off a faint light. But before I show you how to get it, let's look back about 3 years ago and take a look at how overpowered this used to be. The big advantage from this bag is that it offers 10% extra lightning damage, so with it equipped, your lightning is quite powerful. These stats, however, were not always based around lightning. In fact, if we take a look at some footage from YouTuber 𝒯𝒶𝓈𝓉𝓎, this bag used to offer negative 10% mana cost. Yes, there used to be an option for a backpack which helped out mages' mana cost, and this was it. Now, why was this changed? It seems like a pretty cool bag to me, and considering it is left over from the Gold Lich, it's safe to say it should be pretty powerful. Well, it sort of broke the game. Players could equip this bag along with some other equipment, such as the Light Mender's armor and a staff, to have infinite mana. This means you could put only 1 point into mana and still cast infinite magic. So you had more health and stamina to work with while still being an overpowered mage. In order to prevent this unbalanced gameplay, the developers decided to change the stats from negative 10% mana cost to plus 10% lightning damage. The backpack is not nearly as good as it once was, but still packs a punch for lightning users. To get this backpack, you will need to find the Light Mender's spire in the swamp called Hallowed Marsh. The spire is massive and pretty easy to see. Inside there are 5 levers that need to be pulled. 4 small ones and 1 large lever. The first is under the ramp here at the entrance, and luckily grabbing this often baits the enemies off the ramp and out of your way. Next, you want to head up these stairs here and make your way to the long lever. Often staying on this raised platform will force the large golem down onto the bottom floor, keeping him away from us. Pull the lever and then walk over to this corner to pull a small lever. Now, make your way to the bottom of those stairs and a new portal should be open to you. Enter, and here is where you'll need to be careful. The next lever is behind this blue force field and unfortunately guarded by 2 very annoying enemies. Entomber armor is great for this as it's resistant to lightning and decay, of which will be important later. You can purchase the set in Levant pretty easily. Pull the lever and then enter the portal on the other side of this platform. Don't interact with the throne, but instead make your way behind it for the last lever. Exit back onto the previous floor and grab the runed tablet that now sits unshielded. This is used in one of the faction quests, but grabbing it also starts the Strange Apparitions side quest we need to complete. Once the tablet is safely in your hands, exit the tower. Be aware that the wiki says the tablet isn't actually required for the quest to start, and instead the levers are what activates it. But you might as well grab the tablet since you freed it anyway. Saves time if you need it later. Since you have now activated the Strange Apparitions quest, you will need to find 5 ghosts around the area. These are not super easy to get to as they're mostly in locations you won't find normally. I'll go over each location, but be aware that they are always near lampposts, so if you see these, you know you're close to the tombstone where the ghost resides. Ghost number 1 is right on the bridge to the spire. He's pretty easy to find. Ghost number 2 is to your left near the Immaculate's cave. There is an easier way to reach this location by going around, but you still need to walk through the poisoned water one way or another. I like to slide down this cliff here and make my way around the edge of this cliff. You'll need antidotes to accomplish this, as even Entomber armor does not block all damage. Ghost number 3 can be found by leaving ghost number 2 by way of the wooden bridges. These are broken, but if you follow them to dry land and head straight forward from the water, you'll run into a land bridge that leads to almost nothing. The only thing over here is the next ghost. These ghosts are all around the spire, so if you find yourself in the middle of the map, you are way off course. Ghost number 4 can be found across from the green bridge. This bridge can and will need to be opened up by way of the ziggurat behind it. But for now, head there and walk towards the landmass in front of it. At the very end of this area, you will find the ghost next to a dead adventurer. Ghost number 5 is in the middle land area between the two green bridges. You will need to enter the ziggurat from the other side to unlock them, but the levers we pulled at the spire let you cross through to that area through the spire easily, allowing you to get this done without leaving the region. Find the lamppost on the land between these bridges, and there you will see the last ghost. You can see a spinning object being suspended in air by this ghost, which makes it seem like he wants to give you something. Take it, and it is the Light Mender's backpack. The last ghost will give it to you regardless of which order you choose to find them in. The one in the poison water is the most difficult to reach, but all the others pose no issues and grant you a great backpack. The description reads, "Bag containing the arcane talismans collected long ago by an undead wizard." This undead wizard is obviously the Light Mender, who holds himself up in that spire. These ghosts and tombstones are likely a story of how he became a lich in the first place. He was obviously once an adventurer who was looking for powerful magic. Liches often come by their immortality by tragic means, and it's likely he was forced to kill someone. Maybe this ghost was that someone, or maybe it represents the part of himself that he lost on his path to godhood. I don't really know what happened here, but one thing is for sure. His backpack looks really cool, and I must have it for my collection. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I have always found the Light Mender to be very mysterious and interesting, as you can use quite a few of his items in the game. Hopefully you found this interesting, and maybe it even helped you grab that bag if you didn't know about it before. Consider commenting down below who you think the ghost is, and I'll catch you next time.